Action movie fans, get ready because today's lineup is packed with brutal fights, intense combat, and non-stop moments that will keep you on the edge of your seat. But these movies aren't just about action. They also bring gripping stories, unforgettable characters, and scenes that hit just as hard as the punches. So today, we're counting down the top 5 action movies that perfectly blend powerful storytelling with jaw-dropping action. Let's dive in. What happens when the very soldiers sworn to protect a nation turn against it and build a heavily armed army of their own? The story follows a dangerous underground organization led by a former military operative. Its mission is to recruit troubled veterans and transform them into a loyal and ruthless fighting force. When the government fails to stop this growing threat, a deadly ex-commando is called back for one final mission. He knows this organization better than anyone because he was once part of it himself. But everything changes when he discovers that the wife he believed was dead for years is actually being held inside the group's heavily guarded fortress. Now this is no longer just a mission, it's personal. Can one man break into an impenetrable stronghold, fight through an army of armed fanatics, and bring his wife home alive? The action-packed revenge thriller Tin Soldier 2025. The film is already making waves internationally and is available on Prime. A drug deal turns into a bloodbath, and the city's most dangerous underworld swallows the son of a powerful politician. The story follows a battered detective who is assigned a deadly mission to bring home the kidnapped son of a high-profile politician. His search pulls him deep into the city's darkest criminal syndicates and drug networks. But the real nightmare begins when he discovers that the conspiracy reaches far beyond gangsters. Some of the most corrupt figures inside the police department are connected to it as well. Now every street has become a battlefield, and in the middle of the chaos, nobody can be trusted anymore. Can one detective break through this deadly web of crime and corruption and bring the boy back alive? If you love dark criminal underworlds, police corruption, and brutal action-packed thrillers, this is one movie that will keep you hooked from start to finish. The action thriller Havoc 2025 has been receiving a strong response from viewers and is available to stream on Netflix with multiple language options. What happens when the greatest threat to humanity isn't a person, but a machine? The story follows a top-secret agent and his team as they embark on their final mission to stop a dangerous AI known as the Entity. But this time, the enemy isn't a terrorist or a master hacker. It's a powerful intelligence that seems to know every move before it happens. Some of the world's deadliest weapons are already under its control, and the countdown to disaster has begun. Now the team must enter a deadly maze of impossible odds where one mistake could turn the entire world to ashes. Can this legendary agent destroy the machine before the countdown reaches zero? If you love high-stakes spy thrillers and non-stop action, this blockbuster is an absolute must-watch. The action blockbuster Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning 2025 is available to stream on Prime Video. What happens when some of the world's most elite soldiers come face to face with an enemy that isn't even from this planet? The story follows a team of highly trained commandos taking part in what should be their final and most dangerous training mission deep inside a remote jungle. But the exercise quickly turns into a fight for survival when they encounter a terrifying alien machine far beyond human technology. Human weapons seem useless against it, and every move they make only pushes them closer to death. What started as a routine mission soon becomes a brutal survival game where the hunters suddenly become the hunted. Can these elite commandos survive against this unstoppable alien machine and make it out alive? If you love alien survival stories and high-voltage military action, this sci-fi thriller is one you won't want to miss. The sci-fi action film War Machine 2026 is available to stream exclusively on Netflix. What happens when the people sworn to uphold the law suddenly find a fortune worth millions with nobody left to claim it? The story follows a Miami police task force that discovers a massive stash of cash during a raid on a secret hideout. The moment they see the money, temptation begins tearing the team apart. But the real nightmare starts when greed turns partners into enemies. While a ruthless drug cartel closes in from the outside, betrayal spreads from within, and suddenly nobody knows who can be trusted anymore. Will any of these officers survive the night and make it out with the money? If you love crime thrillers packed with greed, betrayal, and edge-of-your-seat suspense, this one deserves a place on your watch list. The crime thriller The Rip 2026 is streaming exclusively on Netflix.